Hi again, this is Erin with Canna Bunny. I'm trying out my new little tripod and I hope it works out. Hello, hands free. Ooh, sorry, I jiggled it there. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, today I wanted to chat a little bit about chronic illness. I keep jiggling it. God, I hope that's not going to be awful for everybody. Every time I move, I can see the whole thing just jiggle. So, all right, so I'm going to try not to move. That's going to be awkward because I'm a mover when I talk. Okay, conscious effort not to move. You know when you, have to do, normally you don't think about it, but then when you have to not do something, that's now what I'm thinking about constantly. Okay. I know quite a few of you all are living with chronic illness. I am one of those people as well. Mine started when I kind of think it was all the time. I remember being very sick as a child and, even in grade school. And, but I didn't think much of it. I just kind of, got sick, dealt with it. They took my tonsils out, thought I'd get better. I kind of did for a little while. Then I got sick again. And, I just remember I was never good at anything physical. And I was just sick a lot. And then by the time I was 12, I got chronic migraines. And it just kind of went on from there. And as I got into my teenage years, things would get a little bit better. Like I might have a little bit better year or season, and then certain things would get worse. And when I'm talking things my symptoms present as at that time chronic body aches, chronic migraines, a lot of them. They made me very sensitive to light. I could not move, literally could not move. I would throw up, and then I just really sick. And then the body aches, the joint pains, just muscle soreness, and then along with that, chronic anxiety, and just, I guess, just an overall a body tension. And I know I'm probably missing something, but anyway, as time went on, you'd see things, you kind of go on a continuum, up and down, up and down. And when you're young, people don't really pay much attention to that. You're oh, I don't feel very good. And they brush you off. I would go to the doctor one time and I was saying I was having heart palpitations, or it was racing. And the doctor just said, I think you're just very, very, what did he say? I think you're just very, very aware of your body. And he sent me on my way. So, yeah, that was super not helpful. But, yeah. So, I kind of put that on the back burner. The only thing I was ever really diagnosed with at that time, oh, sorry, I'm jiggling again, was anxiety, chronic migraine. And then after my son was born, oh, yeah, I forgot, there was another thing. I would periodically faint, dead off faint, just gone. And I would also just get really, this is never really, it's kind of a weird thing if anybody is listening and knows what this is. Say I'm in a hot shower or something, all of a sudden the sound would just kind of whoosh, and then my peripheral vision would go into just a little dark. It's just black. It just would go black except for a little tiny circle, and then I would be super dizzy, and I just have to hold the wall for a minute, wait for it to pass, and I was fine. It was just gone. So I should mention I have been diagnosed with something called POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia. So getting up and down quickly, probably not in my best interest. So that came much later though. So as I'm coming along, all these fun symptoms makes it very difficult to sustain and do any activity. So like a job or anything. So yeah, very sporadic. I was able to maintain a job as a school assistant, which was great because everything's in short bursts. You work, 9 months out of the year, but in there you have really great breaks because you've got, Christmas break and spring break and Thanksgiving. And so you can actually look at your year and go, okay, great, if I can just make it here to here and there to there. And I was luckily, I found a district that treated us as employees, and we were employees rather than temps, and so we got subs and we got benefits, and I was very fortunate to find that. So I had previously worked for a district where I was not an employee, so when I was sick, they just did without me, and that made other employees not very happy with me. So, because calling in sick is something that people with chronic illness do. We just simply do. Not that we like to, we just have to. Anyway, so, yeah, on with this. So, finally got diagnosed with some things. I ended up with fibromyalgia. After multiple MRIs, CT scans, and x-rays, I have osteoarthritis in the lumbar and cervical spine, and spondylosis and stenosis. It's impinging on my spinal cord. Probably has something to do with my headaches. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's very, very painful. And I have ridiculous fatigue. Like, oh, sorry, my thing spit. I don't know if you guys ever use those Glade things that spit. It freaks the cats out. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so got all that done. Finally have all that done. I did get disability for it. So yes, because I have I must have like 6 different diagnoses, years of, I can't tell you how important it is to document and to make sure you have a paper trail through the doctors, because I've been going to doctors for years and years and years. And I think my biggest piece of advice when going to the doctors, when you present to them, is to just present as, I don't know what I have, here are the symptoms, but not going and saying, gee, this is what it looks like to me. Like, don't self-diagnose, because they hate that. They super duper hate that. And it's the same thing when I went in for my oh God, what am I trying to say? Sorry, I take Topamax, or Dopamax. They call it Dopamax because you can't remember words a lot of times, and I do that all the time. I used to be really good at speaking. Anyway, yeah, if you are like, could be, I don't know, and let the doctor throw a bunch of different things at you, because they get, they think you're like medicine seeking, or you're doing something. So yeah, it's just, I mean, because they were pretty good at letting me, I mean, if if you're pretty sure of what you have, and you tell them the symptoms, they'll get there. But if you go in and tell them what you have, they get really resistant and they dig their heels in. So I'm just saying, I mean, it depends on your relationship with your doctor, but that's been my experience with people. Um, so anyway, did all that, got my disability. It was certainly a tough. I think it took me 3 years to do it. Um, and it's very helpful. Certainly for me, doesn't pay all the bills, and I still physically can't work, so that's been really hard. And I want to do stuff, but it's, it's, for those of you with this, it's like, that frustration. You're sitting here, you're like, gee, you know, you, I have a lovely couch. I call it my nest. It is super comfy. And I bounce between my bed and my nest. And I always tell people, oh, I absolutely adore TV, because I do. Because if I didn't, what else would I adore, right? I mean, it's my option. So, I mean, I adore books too, but that's my nighttime thing. So daytime, I watch TV. So hopefully your journey through this has been as good as it can be. Yeah, if you have any idea what that weird little vision thing might be, let me know. I don't know. It might be part of the POTS situation. I mean, there's a whole bunch of weird little symptoms that you get that you just don't know what they are. Who knows? But I sure don't love having a ugly looking house. Like, I need a vacuum right now. Not sure if I'm going to get to it today. Isn't it a little, like, we should get little awards like, hey, I'm wearing pants. Yay! Anyway, well, have a lovely day. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!